Welcome to another episode of the Rank 'em Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, wherever it is you listen to our podcast. We're also available on
Tinder.
YouTube. Apparently, we're available on Tinder. I am Garrett C. Wright. You can find me on Twitter at Garrett C. Wright. Don Garwood joins us, as always, co-host of the show.
And you can find me at Donnie_G on Twitter and sitting in front of this very cozy fireplace.
After that ad on YouTube, yes, the cozy fireplace now behind Don. As you can tell from
the title
of this episode, we're going to rank our favorite restaurant fries, not types of fries, as we semi-did in one reaction show, if you missed, where we just basically put Zach on the spot.
And this is a recommendation from
listeners,
fans of the show.
Yeah.
Tori.
Weston and
Wes.
Victoria Horstman.
Yes.
Also known as Wes and Tori.
Who provided Garrett with this very nice hat that he wore a couple weeks ago.
They did. And I was told, that's the favorite wedding gift I've ever given anyone. So,
and it was your favorite one that you received?
Yeah, that and the Food Saver.
I don't know what that is.
You put them in the little
vacuum pack thing?
Vacuum pack things, and it sucks all the air.
Oh, you have one of those?
We need it replaced. Ashley and I have been coming up on 7 years of marriage. How's that make you feel?
Right. Well, today's the 7-year anniversary of your bachelor party.
It is.
So
hashtag big city, hashtag glitter.
Hashtag DIY.
Yep.
Hashtag Andrew McCutcheon.
Hashtag daddy off the field. Hashtag daddy off the field. As if there's daddies on the field. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's sometimes.
Oh, there's daddies.
There's daddies.
Yeah, we're coming up on 7 years of marriage and need a new Food Saver. But the things that we got for our wedding.
Copper anniversary.
The old copper. Yeah, you got to know. Yeah. We use our rice cooker and a Food Saver that we got for our wedding, and that's pretty much it. And that hat.
What did I get you for your wedding? You got a big rock with your name?
Cash.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. It bought the PS4 that
still rocking and rolling.
Still rocking and rolling 7 years later. Just patiently waiting on a PS5.
I don't know if I have anything from 7 years ago other than a shirt. A couple shirts.
I got more gray hair now than you did then.
That's true. And new glasses.
Yeah.
Something I didn't have 7 years. Something I didn't have
7 weeks ago.
I was going to say 7 days ago, but it was literally 9 days ago that I got them.
You look good.
I know it.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble
when you're perfect in every way. I don't even need these. There's no magnification.
I can't see better.
First person that saw me and goes, "Hey, you look really intelligent." I'm like, you fucking bitch. I looked intelligent before I had these.
Thanks for that. The old double bleep back to back. That's good work there, Don.
Hey, I think last episode we hardly had any, so
it's true. A couple. So what was the NFL players we hate? I think we were
last
17 bleeps on
fucking
NFL.
Joe Montana. Not Joe Montana.
John Elway.
John Elway. Those two run together in my head.
So we're ranking fries.
Yeah.
Best fast food slash restaurant fries.
Number 1, French.
My favorite fries are French, obviously. Number 1, no doubt about it. Would you like to go first, Don? I would like you to go first.
I would like me to go first.
I would love for you to go first.
But after you. I'll go first right after you.
That's not what first means at all.
Oh, okay. So at my number 5, I'm coming out with
the closet with those glasses.
Fries that are not from a burger joint.
Ooh.
In fact, they are from a chicken joint.
Ooh.
And that chicken joint is Raising Cane's. Crinkle cut fries. Really, when you see a picture of French fries, those are the ones you get. Like the image in your head, the crinkle cut fries, and they're always really good at Cane's.
They are.
Very rarely, unless you drive them 2 hours home before you eat them.
Which has happened.
Which we've done. And they get a little soggy. Even then, they're still pretty good. But Cane's has just pretty dominant fry selection. Like, there's not a bad part of a Cane's meal.
No.
If you go there, you get your tendies, you get your fries, your Texas toast.
Extra toast instead of slaw. Get the slaw out of here.
The slaw is not great at Cane's.
Like, and it's weird because it
But
doesn't
you
measure up to everything else is just
Phenomenal.
creme de la creme, and then the
Sweet tea.
slaw. Everybody just tells me the slaw is just okay.
Yeah. I'm a big slaw guy. Like, I love good coleslaw. Cane's coleslaw, not great. So, but their fries, number 5 fries.
Ashley likes slaw, and she just gets extra toast rather than the slaw because the toast is phenomenal, and the slaw is just okay.
Right. Like, I could
You
get
got bomb-ass lemonade.
you can get better slaw at a grocery store for cheaper, for sure.
Wow.
Like, just random slaw at any random grocery store.
And I love Cane's because the simplicity of it. They've got chicken tenders, fries, coleslaw, and bread.
Do you want something that isn't that? Then you need to go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else because we've got this.
Now, I don't know if they have, and maybe they have other things, but I'm not going there for those other things.
I don't think they do.
I imagine they have some sort of salad with cut up chicken tendies on it.
I don't think they do.
Really?
Like I was going to say, they don't fuck around during Lent and be like, oh, we've got fish now. Because they're going to just not do it very well. So we might as well do chicken tendies, crinkle cut French fries, lemonade.
Their sign says Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Yeah.
So
their ice is good. Dig the ice at Cane's. One of the top 5
it's
things
crushed.
about it.
It's the
It's the
crushed
crushed.
ice.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is a chicken place called Raising Cane's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was going to tell you that at the start, and then you would dive it in. I was like, yeah, let's just I'll let Don do the heavy lifting on number 5. But you're right. When you envision a French fry, I envision a crinkle cut French fry, and I want crinkle cut French fries, and I'm not sure why more places don't have crinkle cut French fries. But give me them. I want them.
Right.
And I think this is the last. Yeah, it's the last crinkle cut fry on my list at number 5, just because there's not many places that got them.
We'll have to stay tuned to see if it's the last crinkle cut on mine.
I think there is somewhere you've been that I've never been.
That's very true.
Right. So, my number 4, hot take, McDonald's.
Oh, you're going straight to number 4?
Yeah, McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's.
Okay.
Are they great? Yeah. Yeah, they're good. They're great. Do I get them with every order at McDonald's? No. And probably part of McDonald's issue is I can get them virtually whenever, wherever I'd like. I don't know that you can go more than a mile in this great country without seeing a McDonald's. And I can get them whenever. When I have had bad French fries, almost exclusively they have been McDonald's. Either they've sat too long, they got soggy, they've been starting to be undercooked a bit for my liking the last couple of times I've gotten them. So I'm taking them down to 4.
Interesting. So I've got at my number 4, I'm going to have Whataburger Fries. You've never had Whataburger.
I have not.
They are not crinkle cut fries.
I was going to say, are they crinkle cut? Because I thought they were.
They are indeed. They are not. So Whataburger is very west of the world.
They are
west of the United States.
They're
Texas,
they're going
California.
south now. We've got friends that live in Pensacola, Florida, and they've got a Whataburger decently close to their apartment.
I was just looking to see
where the closest Whataburger is. And I hate when places don't want to give you their locations.
There's a Whataburger in like Charlotte. So yeah, they're a little further east than they used to be. Whataburger fries are very, I don't know if we want to call them shoelace or whatever.
Shoestring. Traditional, regular, normal fry.
But they're not like the super thin ones, because that's what I have an issue with. I can't think of. Is it Steak and Shake has like the super thin fries?
Yeah, they got pretty thin fries. Yeah,
trashy. But yeah, so I've got Whataburger fries at number 4, and really what brings them all together is Whataburger has like spicy ketchup, and the spicy ketchup is phenomenal with their fries. But their fries are always made fresh. Like, they don't sit. nearly as long as some at McDonald's might be.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go there at 2:30 at McDonald's, those fries might have been sitting there for an hour. But I've
Right.
never, of the, call it 2 times I've had Whataburger, I've never had a bad French fry there. Now that's still a fraction of the times I've ever eaten at McDonald's or
Right.
some of the other places on my list. But their fries are very phenomenal, and they're thicker than McDonald's fries. So they're almost like the size of what you get at
McDonald's.
at like a Cane's,
Oh, gotcha.
but they're just not crinkle cut. So they're a thicker fry.
But not as long as a McDonald's fry.
Right.
Gotcha. Sounds
So-
good. I'm about, like, I would love to go to Whataburger. And the last time we were visiting our friends in Pensacola, they were like, yo, we got to go to Whataburger. Okay. And we just never did.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have went.
Because they're about it. They think it's phenomenal.
Whataburger and In-N-Out, very, very combative in the West Coast culture of the United States.
Gotcha.
And I think that the fries are better at Whataburger, but the burgers are better at In-N-Out.
I'm not sure if Jacksonville, Florida is closer than Pensacola, Florida, but that would be where the closest Whataburger would be to us. Is
I think
roughly,
Charlotte, North Carolina is closer.
I don't think, according to Whataburger's location tracker, there is not a Whataburger in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Interesting. It popped up on my map, but who knows?
Who knows? So number 3 is Steak and Shake.
Ugh.
Because I like the kind of thin, crispy.
I like how I started and somehow you did your 4 and 3 before me.
Yeah, you stole all the thunder from Cane's.
Gotcha.
So I'll let you just keep on a trucking with number 5 instead of saying that's also my number 5.
Gotcha.
So you did all the heavy
You got
lifting.
Steak and Shake.
I got Steak and Shake at 3.
Ugh.
They're thin, they're crispy, they're always crispy. Always crispy.
I don't know that I want a crispy fry.
What are you eating fries for?
Like a burn. When I think
no,
crispy,
not-
I think like a burn fry.
Not
Their
burned,
burgers
not
are shitty
overcooked.
too.
I'm not. We're not ranking
I know.
burgers. we're not ranking burgers.
Well, I looked up a picture of their fries, and it brings up their shitty 1/16 of an inch thick patties. Like they just scraped all the grease off of their grill, and that's what they threw on your bun. But we're not ranking patties here. We're ranking fries.
That's phenomenal.
Like the shit that was covered on your grill earlier today when we went to go cook those steaks. That's what they scraped off and threw on your bun.
Yesterday, when you asked, "Can we make steak for lunch?" I was going to text you and be like, "As long as you're not going to complain about the state of my grill that's just sat out in the winter since October, yeah, that's fine."
I didn't complain about it. I'm just
Till-
trying to
till
get
now.
a visual because everybody's seen a grill that's sat over the winter and it wasn't cleaned off the last time it was used.
It's 43 degrees today. Cut me some slack that I didn't go out there and
No,
get
that
the hose out. And
that's fine. The steak was still good, but that's what they scrape off and throw on your bun at Steak and Shake. I'm done talking about it though.
But the fries are always crispy, always well done. The cheese, like I get cheese fries at Steak and Shake. They fit nicely on the fork when you're trying to crunch them all up to get them in your gullet. It just works. I've never had a bad fry at Steak and Shake. I like the thin, like the crispy, like them covered in cheese. They pair well with a chili that I'm going to eat there. I'm all in on Steak and Shake French fries. That's my number 3.
Steak and Shake sucks, but
The shakes are good. The fries are
okay,
good.
their shakes are good. Their burgers are
Chili's good.
trash. Their fries are
They got good tendies.
not good.
Chili's good.
I mean, the fries don't taste bad, I guess, but I don't like thin fries. I don't like that I can't dip my fry in ketchup because it's not going to carry any ketchup to me. Like the
Truth be
fries are so
told-
thin that I can't take a bottle of ketchup and do a little streak on them because it's running off of either side.
I have not been to a Steak and Shake in a very long time, just because it's everywhere you go that they have one. There's somewhere else that Ashley's like, I would rather eat there than
Right, you have to
Steak
go
and
to a
Shake."
city to go to Steak and Shake, and you're like,
And
well,
then-
let's go to Cheddar's.
Right, and sorry, but only buys a Hummer one time that you can go to Steak and Shake.
I might buy another Hummer. I saw, when I was in Missouri a couple of weeks ago, I saw so many of them, like, driving down the road. I think I sent you a Snapchat.
Yeah.
And it's like, I miss my Hummer.
It was going through the car wash, I think.
It was.
Like, I need a Hummer. Giggity,
And also
giggity,
vehicle.
Giggity. Now that I say that sentence out loud, how about that? All right.
So my number 3 is McDonald's French fries. I thought they were going to be higher than they are, but they are good, bordering on great, not great. And they're definitely the French fry that I've had the most of.
Right.
And I enjoy the French fries.
There's like a
when
big
they're hot.
There's a big variance in McDonald's French fries.
Yes, when they're fresh, they're really, I would say they're great when they're fresh. You get a good batch. But most of the time, you just get good fries. And some of the times, you get okay or just bad fries.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got them at my number 3, which, again, was lower than I thought they were going to be when we started putting this list together. My number 2, I think, might be a hot take, and it is Wendy's.
Ooh.
I really enjoy Wendy's fries. They're not, I don't get bad fries at Wendy's, and you can tell, unlike a lot of the other fast food restaurants, you can tell that they used to be potatoes.
Right.
Because they still have skin.
I was going to say, I am skin on potato. I'm skin on potato, skin on French fries all day. If you got a good ass skin on your French fries,
Right.
I want it.
Whereas, like a McDonald's fry, they probably skin those potatoes and throw them in a big.
Right. It's the Pringles of French fries.
Yeah. And they probably throw them in like a big condenser that somehow condenses 100 potatoes.
Right, extrudes them out
into like one big ball of of potato mush
Right.
that's frozen and then cut, and that's how you get those French fries.
Yeah.
Whereas the Wendy's French fries, you can tell that box that you have might just be all from the same potato.
Yeah.
That box of fries might just
You might have just got one potato sliced up and fried and put it into your little carton.
Now, I'm sure that those are also in just a giant bag. But the presentation of the fries.
But the way they come makes
not,
it look as if they once were a potato. And maybe they weren't,
and
but they make it look like they got fake grill marks on stuff. Maybe that's a fake potato skin on it. I don't care. It makes it feel like it might have once been a potato.
And they've got the sea salt fries when they had those. Sea salt fries were phenomenal. I think they might still have sea salt fries.
Yes, sea salt, and
they just don't advertise it now because it's the new standard for them.
Right. It's like their natural French fries with sea salt and the skin still on and blah, blah, blah. I don't think you are crazy in that.
It was a hot take for me because I didn't think they were going to be above McDonald's until I really started contemplating my list.
I feel like I don't get enough fries at Wendy's every time I order fries, is my issue with Wendy's.
I think with them is that they don't pack them in there like as much as McDonald's does. So I think that sometimes you get an overabundance of fries. Sometimes you get
ever put like
a little bit of fries, and it just depends on the 15-year-old kid that they have in there working, what kind of mood he's in.
But have you ever had like a queen size pillow and a king size pillowcase? It just makes you mad. And that's what, like, Wendy's cartons are bigger than the amount of fries that I'm getting, and I don't like that.
Sometimes I like to get weird if I go in to eat at a Wendy's and get like the little chili packets that they have in there, for your chili soup,
right?
And then put that in my ketchup and mix it up, and then eat that with the fries.
Oh, so you're you're a scientist. I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
I'm a bit of a scientist myself, and obviously dip the fries in the milkshake.
I don't partake.
You don't, or you haven't?
I don't.
So you have?
Yes, just not.
I mean, I don't get a lot of shakes, but when I do,
you're frosty.
Yeah. When I do,
not for me.
I do the fries and the frosty.
It's just I understand the people who love the sweet and the salty. Like, I've never had
chocolate covered pretzel.
No, I've never done, and I don't think this is the same thing. But like, I've never done chicken and waffles.
Oh
I'm told people love chicken and waffles.
So I had never done chicken
Never
and
done it.
waffles until we went. It's called like the Egg. I think it's called the Egg in Lexington, Kentucky. I went to that and we got chicken and waffles there, and it was phenomenal. Like I'd never had it before.
I'm afraid to do it at this point.
We'll go to
'Cause
a
I'll be-
place that we know has good chicken and waffles instead of going to like. Well, I don't know. Maybe Waffle House has really good chicken and waffles, but there are some places where I've had chicken waffles. I had chicken and waffles at like B-Dubs in Michigan somewhere, and it was not what I was expecting.
So do you do gravy? Do you do maple syrup?
Maple syrup, and then they had a really good hot sauce that they had there too.
Gotcha.
So it was almost like a Nashville chicken.
Nashville hot chicken and waffles.
Yeah. And it was phenomenal. It was the first chicken and waffles I'd ever had. It's by far the best chicken and waffles I've ever had. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur now.
Gotcha. I'm afraid to do it because I'm afraid I'll think it's just amazing. And I have missed 31 years of my life of eating this glorious, delicious
Same
meal.
reason you don't want to watch Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. But then also, I hate, like, I like trying new things, but then also I don't like it because if I get chicken and waffles at some place and I hate it, that's probably $12 down the tube that I could have eaten something else. You're like, I will buy your first.
We'll go somewhere. I'll buy you chicken and waffles. If you like it, you give me money. $20. If you don't like it, I'll spend the $12.
Gotcha.
To pay for it.
Understood. So number 2 for you, Wendy's.
Wendy's natural cut fries, mit der sea salt.
Thank you for that.
A little bit of Deutsch for you.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch. My number 2 is.
Don't you say it?
Oh no, we're on the same page on number 1. My number 2 is Red Robin.
Okay.
1, they have steak fries, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Steak fries are dope.
Steak fries are great. 2, they have bottomless steak fries that they will bring as much out as your fat ass desires. And my fat ass desires a whole lot of steak fries. I also get the garlic Parmesan steak fries at Red Robin that are phenomenal. I mean, they are really, really, really good. Why is that doing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're watching the YouTube video, we'll see how long that's been going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Garrett looks like a Picasso painting.
I just look up and Don's staring at that monitor. I'm like, are we not recording? Look over. And I look like, that ain't right. That ain't right at all. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. Steak fries at Red Robin. 1, they pair very well with the burger, but then the garlic Parmesan, they got like a garlic oil that they drizzle over the fries and put grated Parmesan on top. And I'm there for it. They are really, 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 really good. And I love Red Robin. I don't care if anybody judges me for that or not. Whatever.
I don't go to Red Robin.
Red Robin. Yum.
Yeah, I don't do Red Robin very often at all. Couldn't even tell you the last time. Maybe in an airport.
Feels about right.
Go to Chili's too in an airport.
How's that? Horrible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not great, but
yeah. Okay. But for an airport.
Oh, for an airport, it's good.
Right.
Because there's always way too big of a line at like a B-Dubs in the airport.
That makes sense.
Chili's too, you can go and sit at a bar. Well, you used to be able to. Sit at a bar and kill 2 hours waiting on your flight. But let's hear from our sponsor and hope that it's not somebody who Steak and Shake that we've offended something.
That Don said, like, Steak and Shake sucks. All right, so we are ranking our favorite restaurant fries. We have come to our honorable mentions.
We have.
would you like to go first?
Yeah.
All right, so I've got...
I'm surprised that you didn't have Chick-fil-A on there.
I don't like...
Because I asked you, are waffle fries fries? And then we got into a big debate. And then what was a fry.
And naturally, Don has to turn everything into a... Ashley said, anything that says the name fry, and it's like, oh, so chicken fried rice is a French fry now. Oh,
Fries Electronics is a French fry.
I like Chick-fil-A's fries-ish. I like their mac and cheese better than their waffle fries, so I get the mac and cheese.
Never had mac and cheese there.
I was going to say, wait, what?
Their waffle fries are...
We had mac and cheese for lunch.
Their waffle fries are good, not great, but you can't get waffle fries at a lot of places.
Right.
So I've got them on here.
But the mac and cheese at Chick-fil-A
slaps.
Is, oh my gosh.
I've also got White Castle fries on here. White Castle fries are sneaky
White Castle
good.
Fries.
They're sneaky
I've had
good.
White Castle, and if I can brag for just a moment,
go on.
The only time I've ever eaten White Castle in my entire adult life, country music star Sam Hunt paid for it.
Oh,
yeah. So
fancy schmancy.
Yeah, if I can puff my chest out a bit. The only time I've ever eaten White Castle, I don't think he planned on paying for 18 of them, but when Sam Hunt's buying, you go ahead and...
You ordered 18?
Yep.
18
sliders, yep.
Did you, give him the receipt?
Nope.
Did you bring him back his own?
No,
White Castle?
A group of us. It was it was a long thing I could talk about in a reaction show, I guess. But he was in front of us. It's like, it's on me. All right, Sam, here we go. Give me 18, normal, regular.
Did he give you a look after that?
No.
So it wasn't like a country concert thing, and you were like,
we were in Nashville.
So it was not a country concert thing where he was like, hey, Mr. Radio Man, go give me some fucking White Castle.
Correct. Not that at all.
Gotcha.
We were just in the same White Castle, and we were wearing...
Country music star Sam Hunt.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Do I know any of those songs?
Probably not.
Chicken Fried?
That's Zach Brown.
Yeah. See, I know.
You just list off country songs, and I'll tell you if it's Sam Hunt.
Kiss This.
Nope.
Aaron Tippin.
Yep.
Prop Me Up Beside the Jukebox Before I Die.
Joe Diffie.
Is that?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he is. Beer for My Horses.
That's Toby Keith and Willie Nelson.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
That's Charlie Daniels, also dead.
Oh, Charlie Daniels did die. I didn't know that. I didn't know that one. He died of the Rona?
Yeah. Maybe not.
He died in the era of the Rona.
Yes.
Old Dirt Road.
Red Dirt Road.
Red Dirt Road.
Brooks and Dunn.
Drive.
Alan Jackson.
She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy.
Kenny Chesney.
I'm trying to think of newer country songs at this point, and I just can't. I'm drawing a blank.
No, it's fine. You probably don't know any of his songs. But
Sam
he bought me White Castle.
Hunt.
So they got sneaky good fries at White Castle is what you're telling me. Because I was not about
so they're
fries.
crinkle cut, and they're short, and they're a little...
They're short and fat, crinkle cut.
Yeah, but they're not... I want to say they're soft, but not in a bad way.
I understand what you're saying there. I'm smelling what
they're not mushy, but they're not crispy.
I get that.
And they also have jalapeno ketchup, and they have their own mustard that's pretty good too. Wild Eggs is where we went in
Gotcha.
Lexington
For the chicken and waffles.
Yeah. Last one on here is the Taco Bell nacho fries.
I've never had them. I hear people. It's like Taco Bell's McRib.
Right. And they were...
You're like, yes, it is.
And they were pretty good. I had them a time or two. I was not mad that I got them. Thusly, they're on my honorable mention. If I had a little bit more time with them, then maybe they'd rise a little bit.
Could sneak into the top 5.
Yeah.
I got Chick-fil-A in my honorable mention, just because
their mac and cheese.
Their waffle fries are fine. They're perfectly adequate. But the mac and cheese is orgasmic. And so I go with that rather than... So I don't know. I don't think that says anything about the waffle fries.
I might know break up in a small town.
Probably. You might, if you heard it. I have Arby's and Wendy's also in my honorable mentions.
Arby's fries are okay. The sauce is the best part of that. Because I do like the 3 penis sauce. And
that's not what that's called.
The spicy 3 peppers.
Yeah, the closer. Yeah, that's.
But like I like
The
to
old spicy 3 penis.
like I said, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. So I'll mix like some Arby's sauce with the 3 penis sauce, and then the ketchup and the horsey sauce. I'll mix
horse penis sauce.
I'll mix those together in some weird combinations to dip my fries in.
When you go to a soda fountain, do you get just one, or are you still making suicides at 31 years old? You mixing your Coke and Fanta?
There was somewhere that I went after a day of partaking in alcohol, and I did do a suicide, which is where you take like one from everything, and
or you just mix in 2 or 3, you know?
Oh no, I never go. Come on, I don't do anything halfway. That's not true. I do most things halfway, but when I go to a soda fountain, I do one of everything. I don't even care if one of them's seltzer water. It's in there.
All right. At least you're committed. At least you're committed.
But I don't know the last time I did it, but I can tell you I was not sober the last time I did it.
Gotcha.
And that's a whole different thing. Is that all your honorable mention?
Arby's, I was just going to say, they're either phenomenal or horrible. There's no middle ground, it feels.
Mushy curly fries suck.
Yeah. They got to be just crunchy as all get out, and sometimes they're not. And so
I like a little bit of bounce back on them.
Right, they got to have a
Dip
little.
them in the sauce, and
they got to
be
just slinky-y enough.
Mm-hmm. But not enough to where they fall apart as soon as they get any kind of sauce on them.
Right, and sometimes they do that.
So that's your honorable mention.
Yep.
And since we were talking about suicides and doing like fountain stuff, like that's real hard at our number 1. Which is Five Guys Burgers.
It is.
Because they have like the electronic machine, and it's like, oh, here's 38 different types of soda.
And then you still just get cherry Coke anyway.
But we're not here to talk about their soda.
Which is great.
We're here to talk about
just how phenomenal those fries are.
Their fries that were grown in insert field here from this farm in Idaho.
Yes.
Oh, the Brooksfield family farm in Brooksfield, Iowa. Idaho. That's where these fries came from.
And do I care about that?
No.
But does it make me feel better about it?
I'm glad. Yes. I'm glad that they know where their fries came from.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel like I know where they came from.
Are they horribly overpriced?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I get entirely too many of them? Also, yes. Do I eat every bit of them? Uh-huh. Yeah. Because they are outstanding. And double fried.
Yeah. You can get the Cajun if you want. You want spicy fries? Go ahead and pour some of that Cajun seasoning on top of them. You only want some Cajun fries? Pull your little bucket out that's only a third of the fries that you got.
Right.
Put some Cajun seasoning on that. You've still got 3 servings of fries in the bottom of your bag.
They're so good. Because somehow, some way, this whole episode, all I've done is bitch about soggy French fries.
Yep.
Sometimes the soggy French fries from Five Guys are the best French fries. So sometimes you get
they're soggy from trans fats and burger grease.
Right, exactly.
It's not soggy because it's sat out. It's soggy because there's so much fat and
because there's so much goodness soaked inside that you get the crispy.
You can only fit so much goodness in there before they turn soggy.
Right. And they're just stuffing them full. Giggity. It's just the perfect mixture of incredibly crisp, but then also soggy potato-y goodness that somehow works.
Yeah.
They are, I don't order Five Guys because I think their burgers are great.
Their burgers are
great. But when I am scrolling, when I'm sitting at my desk at work thinking, what do I want for lunch today? When I think Five Guys, I don't think, oh, yes, I cannot wait to get a bacon cheeseburger with grilled onions, lettuce, mayonnaise, mustard.
Jalapenos.
Lettuce, mayonnaise, mustard, and then a large fry. And then everybody, when you bring it back to the office, is like, holy shit, did you get a large fry from Five Guys? And you're like, you bet your tits I did, sugar tits. You bet your face I did, sugar tits. I got the large fry from Five Guys because I'm a wild man.
Did you get any burger? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be under these fries somewhere.
The sack is full. I don't care. The only thing that does honk me out, like, They will ask, you want ketchup? No. And they still throw 14 packets of ketchup in there. So then when I'm going back in with my cup to the bottom of the bag after I have already eaten 2 cups worth of fries, all I've got is like 7 packets of slimy-ass ketchup packets that I got to dig out of my fries. Because at some point, and this is the fattest thing I've ever said in my entire life.
I doubt that.
No, it is. At the end of, like, once your hands have just gotten so greasy, I'll just take that cup and drink the fries at, like, just like, that's a hand motion that I'm going to regret making. But
I'm glad that the camera's cleared up to catch that too.
And I'll just drink the French fries at that point.
No, I do that. I do that with the bottom of the barrel because
what does it look like when you do that?
Yeah, a lot like this.
Ooh, he's a classy broad.
No, you're just looking. So the
jerking off the potato god right there.
No, because the bottom of those cups, you can't get your hands all the way down there to scoop them out. So you're either going to look like an animal, like a raccoon trying to dig in a trash can, or you're going to look like you're skiing.
They're just so unbelievably good. The problem is we said this in the podcast group text. I said I love Five Guys, but I can't often justify spending $17 on lunch.
Right.
And everybody's like, yo, how the fuck are you spending $17 at Five Guys? I'm like, well, you get the double bacon cheeseburger, naturally, and you get a large fry and a large drink. You're like, who the hell gets a large fry at Five Guys? Like, I do.
Right.
Because they're delicious. I've never once, I don't think I ever got an order for fries at Jesus Christ. I have never gotten an order of fries at Five Guys and been disappointed in one single fry in there.
No, I've never really regretted it, unless you let them go cold.
I've not had that issue.
I've gotten them from like DoorDash and stuff over the last year, and it's like, it takes you 15 minutes to make it. It took you 30 minutes to drive the 2 miles here for whatever
reason. They delivered 4 other orders before yours.
Yeah. And then they're not great. They're still good.
Right.
But then at the end of your fries, they're a little colder. And,
right.
But I've never really regretted it. I've never regretted eating there until after the fact, when my stomach
if you catch my drift.
When my stomach is distended, and I'm just kind of like, oh god,
this was a bad idea.
I'm never ordering a medium fry again, or I'm only getting the single cheeseburger.
I've done that before. The single cheese, like, I'm going to save some money. I'm going to get a single cheeseburger, regular fry, and then at the end,
$15.50. You saved $1.
And then at the end, I'm like, you know what? I should have just. If you're going big, you might as well do it.
I don't know if I've ever gotten a single large fry from there for myself, because I've never experienced just dipping back in with a cup to get them.
It's worth it.
I'm an animal, and I tear the bag open, or I'll dump the cup into the bag and then just reach into the bag for the fries.
Makes sense, because the cup is kind of inconvenient,
right?
But the fries are worth it.
And then it gets slippery as it gets salt and greasy all over it. Ashley was right.
No, yeah.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, hungry. Yep. Hungry, and I'm not sure.
I want Five Guys really bad. Like, I'm salivating thinking of.
Not sure what time they close.
All the salt.
45-minute drive might be worth it. It's so good. So I'm glad we're on the same page there, because it's true. I read people's reviews that were like, I don't know why everybody likes this.
It's super salty.
Right, it's salty and soggy and gross. Like, well, you're an idiot. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Don, you are on Twitter.
At Donnie_G.
My favorite was when you're like, yep, yes, I am.
Sure am. Thought about saying it, but I didn't.
You can find the podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Rank a Podcast. I'm Garrett C. Wright, and we will catch you next time.
And you get peanuts at Five Guys.
I don't ever...
For like that whole 15 minutes while you're waiting, you can just munch on peanuts.
Order on the app. Saves you all sorts of time. We'll catch you later. Bye.